Okay, so how's the market? Is now a good time to buy or sell? What the heck's going on with interest rates? I'm Jennifer Goodspeed, and these are the top questions I've been asked by dozens of buyers and sellers navigating this market. The confusion out there is real. With all the headlines, it's easy to wonder what is actually happening on the ground here in Indianapolis and the surrounding counties, Hamilton, Boone, Marion. Today, I'm breaking down the 3 most common questions, giving you local context that you need to make smart decisions. Okay, question 1, is now a good time to buy or sell? Well, this is a big one, and the short answer is yes, for both, but for different reasons. Okay, for sellers, now's a good time because inventory is still historically low, which means demand is still high out there. Well-maintained, move-in ready homes that are priced correctly are still selling quickly, often with multiple offers. The homes dated, poor condition, overpriced are sitting for a while. If you've built up significant equity over the last few years, this is a fantastic time to leverage that equity. For buyers, okay, while competition is still solid, it's no longer the buying frenzy that we had a couple of years ago. And buyers, quite frankly, are waiting. They're done waiting on the sidelines. They're ready to start investing. They're motivated. Their rent isn't going down. And the key is understanding that timing isn't about the perfect conditions in the market. It's about your personal financial readiness and your long-term goals. So being pre-approved and having a strategic agent that knows the local market and has experience is crucial. All right, question number 2. What's happening with interest rates? How does it affect my budget? Well, interest rates have been the big wild card last couple of years. They've eased slightly from their peaks, which is good news for the supply side, the builder costs, but they are still a major factor in affordability. That interest rate does affect your monthly payment. So a small change in that rate can have a big impact. A home that you could afford last year might look a little different today. Maybe it was a house you couldn't afford. Now you can with a little bit of lower interest rate. The important thing is to connect with a local trusted lender. We have them to get a clear picture of what you can comfortably afford right now. It's about finding the right mortgage type and ensuring that you understand all the costs associated with purchasing a home, not just the monthly payment. All right, question number 3. How much is my house worth, or what improvements increased my value? Valuation is both an art and a science, and most agents don't know how to figure that out. When I determine the value of a property, I provide a detailed comparative market analysis, which is an appraisal style evaluation. This looks at similar prices that have recently sold nearby and making adjustments for square footage, improvements, number of bathrooms, a fence, a fireplace, all of those types. As for improvements, the big winner for ROI, return on investment, consistently remain kitchen and bathroom updates. Clean, neutral paint, new flooring throughout, new lighting. Buyers love a move-in ready home. So focusing on condition and presentations have always mattered, but matter even more now. The market changes every single week, and having an up-to-date local insight is essential. So if you have a specific question about your situation or you're curious about your home's value in this market, let's chat. DM me for details or to schedule a personalized market analysis today. Or if you need a lender, reach out. Don't navigate this market alone. Give us a call.